The next thing we want to look at is in this Game On tab on the side. We click on that and you can click on Options. Here we've got a number of different things that we can really go in and change. You can go underneath the naming conventions. Right now all the tasks are set up to be called quests. You can change that if you don't like that, but that's what they're called at this point. You've got all your stages, what happens when you complete a stage, etc. So you can really kind of go through there. If you don't like it, that is called experience or gold or whatever the case may be. You can change any of these things, okay? But for the most part, you're probably going to just leave those as they are. Underneath loot presets, so this is where you can set your tiers. So in tier 1, how much do they get? In tier 2, etc. You can edit those. They don't necessarily have to go in order. So you may have just different variations of points that they get for each of those. In the admin bar, nothing really that you need to worry about too much there. The levels, again, for the levels, it shows how many points you need to get to each level. So for level 1, you're there at 0. At level 2, you need 150 points to get to level 2, etc. So you can see what's set. Probably, again, not going to change that too much. An interesting thing over here is that you can set badges. So you may decide that at level 5, they get a badge. So we'll kind of go back to show how this happens, but just note that you would put the ID tag in this spot here, and then when they get to level 5, they would get that. You can decide which one badge they get at which level. Maybe don't want to do a badge at every level, but you can kind of decide how you want to do that as well. Underneath seating chart, this is where we're going to change. So in this one, the one that I'm using now for period, this is where I changed it to say teachers and summer robotics. So I changed, I took out a number of ones that said like period 1, period 2, period 3, etc. and just changed them to say some teachers, summer robotics. Again, you can change that to your specific classes. And then if you click on the minus sign, it will get rid of them, or you can add more by hitting the plus sign. Don't worry about all the computers. That's, like I said, not really necessary. You can have professions. It's something that's a little bit more advanced. You can look into it later if that's something, but as of right now, it's not set. And then any additional settings, probably not really necessary to get into there either. If you did make any changes, just make sure you hit Save Options, and then that will save all those things that you have set up.